All right, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Welcome back to my channel. How are we all doing? I hope all is well with you. Today's date is 16th of February 2026, and we are here to go through a very important update, a very important topic, PM court case and PM trials and the transaction that took place before the trial, before they pronounced 6 years imprisonment on him, that actually lead to appealing, and that appeal will take place in a few months from now. But the reason why I'm bringing this to you is because of the post that Honorable Christopher Kewan made. In that post, he reveals some things and touch it to people, something that happened that many of us have seemed to have forgotten. I think it's good for us to go back through it so that we can, fix our mind on what has happened, the transaction that took place before PM court case, before the previous court sittings that ended up pronouncing 6 years of PM and all that. There's some business transaction that took place between Finland government and of course Nigerian government. Many people believe that Finland cannot be corrupted, that the judiciary system is superb, they are incorruptible, but it's not true. So why this video is important is to reshape your mindset and keep you aware of what happened before, how corrupt they can be, and what may they maintain to do again. And the only people trying to do things now, making sure that this kind of corrupt and this kind of arrangement is not going to take place again, happen to be United States of Biafra under the leadership of Her Excellency DPM Dr. Ngozi Orebeze. Many of you don't like to hear that, but that is what it is. But I'm happy that genuine people actually understand what is playing out. Now, there's a transaction that took place before that trial, and there's some contact made before that trial, and how they signed their business agreement and all that thing, all those things was not actually made public, but because of some kind of little celebration and throwing party here and there from Finland, we have gotten to understand that something happened. And those things that happen has nothing to do with, fairness and equity. It has to do with political agreement, kind of trying to convert PM as a prisoner, political prisoner, and they don't mind if they can sacrifice one black guy like that, even though his whole finished citizenship. They're claiming now to, distance themselves from him because he's not a white guy. If you happen to be a white, they're not going to do that. That's what I can assure you. This video is not promoting racism or racist. I just want us to make understand that we Biafrans, we Igbo people, are not happy with a lot of this kind of trade by barter that the Nigerian government are using our people to gain their own personal interest and all that. They can spend even half of the Nigerian economy to keep Nigeria one. That's how bad the whole thing is. And the politicians, whoever that is involved in Nigerian politicians, always have that mindset. The first thing they want to do is to keep the content going because it's a way to enrich their lineage and their family members. And they have also introduced another tactics, another way to recruit another new politicians by corrupting the young ones to start playing politics like them and following their footsteps. So for how long are you going to allow this thing to continue happening? Now, this video, like I said, you need to pay close attention. And if you have not liked the video, please do like it and share it on many platforms of your choice. This morning, we are going to go through all these things. And the best way to start is to start with the post made by Honorable Christopher Okenwa. I've told you many times about this, our brother, who always very, very articulated and always on spot on. He don't miss words in his write-up, and he's just say it the way it is. Then you can argue with and tell the enemy to argue with their great grandfathers. The only thing I want you to understand is that he's not making this post based on his own, his own imagination. He's telling you the truth, what has happened and what you may not know. Now, he made this publication, like I said. Let me bring it up so that you yourself can go through it together with me. And like I said, please like the video. I'm not gonna sing it again. I've tried my best to remind you that you need to like the video and share it. Not by force, I'm just begging. Okay, I'm just begging because sometimes half of those that watch don't even like the video. I don't know why. Share it to many platforms of your choice. You have WhatsApp, Facebook group, and all that. Share it so that their friends that may have access to this may understand what has happened. The reason why it appeared that PM is a nobody in Finland after all his sacrifice, after denouncing Nigeria, after proving that he has his trust on them, and they have betrayed him like never before. To whom it may concern, the truth is evident, and the connections are clear for all who are willing to see. At this point, the only honorable course of action is to consign their entire cases to the trash bin of history. Offer sincere apology to the world and to His Excellency Simon Ekpa. Resign from your position and retire and retreat in reflection and shame. That is what Christopher Kenwa has said. And why did he say so? You may not understand, but we are gonna go. Maybe you are gonna understand if you actually care to understand that this few of these flyers or documents that that is out there, all right, that people may not be paying attention to, and he shares some of them. I'm gonna share it with you, but before then, let us go through this one. I think I have another one here. Let me just bring it up for you to see and know what we are talking about. That now, this is the one. Okay, this one you are seeing here, was is one of the documents. All right. So what is it all about? Pay close attention. Let me expand it so that it will be readable for you. You can see Presidential Villa, State House. The president knows that the ambassador priorities include ICT, agriculture, and education. Okay, will directly impact will directly impact the country's development. Okay, here Nigeria is undergoing a series of necessary reform to stimulate growth and the prosperity. Thank you also for the humanitarian support in the I don't this one this covered it, that we can work together. This is about Nigeria and Finland. Okay, the ambassador of Finland, okay, extolled the president for his courage in initiating reforms that will benefit the economy and ensure prosperity in the future. This is how because of the deal they strike, and they struck that deal without anybody knowing the content of those deals, and nobody know what is written there. Okay, they went for about calling PM in the discussion. He said Simon Ekpa has been hindering bilateral relationship. The cooperation between our two countries is going very well now. Okay, this one happened after they have picked PM to take him out, and the ambassador of Finland is throwing this kind of words in with joy and happy. Women, not every woman though, but why do you know why I said women? Because I remember each time we talk about Finnish ambassador in Nigeria, I remember the one of Britain, one lady in Britain, I forgot her name, that was very, very crazy. That one can even you don't mind even if different children have been massacred. That's how bad, this European politician can be sometimes. Someone has been hindering bilateral relationship bilateral relationship, the cooperation between our two countries between our two countries. Now he's saying that it's not going very well and all that. Now, and the National Security Advisor has been providing all evidence, the ambassador noted. Okay? Because the ambassador is not happy. I salute you for all the ongoing reform in the country. They are not easy. Even though it is painful, it is the only way Nigeria can progress. It is essential for the country. Okay, by picking on PMO. Finland has been involved in peace mediation as well. We also have opportunities for Nigeria in energy. We also have opportunities for Nigeria in energy. We can work and make it a reliable dream, she stated. She's actually, throwing more requests what they can do by picking on PM. It does stop there. Listen. So this is the man, the chief persecutor, whatever they call themselves, of PM court case. This very man you are seeing here. According to Deputy Prosecutor General C0rrupt said evidence of Ekpa's guilt was largely obtained online. Archive photos, okay? Imagine that. The man did not even hide it. Now here, This is the woman, the Finnish ambassador to Nigeria, the one that actually they used. How many of you remember the time that there was a time PM normally said, leave her alone, don't disturb her, she's a good woman, she's not there for that, you know? PM was getting this push from Nigerian corner, but he believed, or Finland assured him that they are pushing for nothing. They were going to maintain PM and all that. Before they now remember, oh, he's a black, okay, let us turn our back on him. You see, they just abandoned PM for no reason. But let's just pray that Finland will regain their respect again because they have lost it. But I hope they're going to regain it again by doing what is needful, what is, doing the right thing, and forget about this kind of backyard transaction. They'll know what Nigerian has been pronounced to be a country of particular concern. The genocide going on in Nigeria today, they know what is going on. They finish a person. I hope the blood of people in Kwara State and other places is what we actually want to bring to Biafra land, even though a little of them is not going on in Biafra land. If Iswa-born or terrorists hit Finland, can they resist it? If not, with the help of other European countries. But my prayer is that those who kill by sword should die by sword. Now listen, Minister Ratania met with Nigerian Minister of Interior Olabumi Tunji Ojo. Okay, this is how this took place in 2025, of course. This is just to remind you that the meeting government, they started having say in Nigerian government because they opened door for PM to be where PM is now, and that is what they actually wanted. Imagine that kind of mentality. There's something else that I want to share with you in this regard because so many documents that this our brother attached to this. Some of them are quite tiny. I have to, upload it and expand it. Just a moment. Let me get it for you now. I hope you remember what the lady, the Finnish ambassador, said in that post when she said that we can also be of help in Nigerian energy. We have chance to do. I hope you remember that, right? And after that actually happened, and the Nigerian government, of course, there's have this kind of deal for Finland to also have to make more money from Nigeria. All this opportunity came because they allow themselves to be used to get PM out. Few days ago, we saw what they promised Mazda Mekana companies, just to remind you how far they can go to spend a very huge amount of money to shut up because they're actually panicking. They are panicking beyond everybody, beyond every human comprehension. The news we are seeing here says we are happy to announce that we will be providing power generation equipment for new 30 MW power plant on Victoria Island, Lagos, in Nigeria. That is from Finland. Okay? So if you don't know why they are turning blind eye, even though the whole world are now calling on Nigeria, they don't care about genocide. That is typical Europeans. Europeans, that's what they do. They will hold Bible in the other hands and prizing human head in the other one. I don't know why it's like that. And now Muslims are now trying to take over. It's not everybody though. That's why America is the best. No matter how you think how corrupt you think American can be, you can't compare them. They always look holier and innocent than Europeans. All this nonsense going on is nobody deserves it. How can you ignore genocide, buying of people non-stop going on in Nigeria just to reach an agreement like this because you want to make money? You want to make money on people's life. All right, come on. This is height of it. You trust them, hope on them to your own risk. It's up to you. I mean, let's go to the door because this is just what happened. This is kind of just to remind you what has happened. All right, let's go to some of this PM court case and everything. What happened? According to from the source is also on this our brother Honorable Christopher Kenwa. There are some posts he made before this one. Let's go through it, and you can now see the reason why I decided to record this video so that you will have an idea of what Finland judiciary system looks like when it comes to a black man, when it comes to an African. No matter how long and how important, how effort that you have lent, how the services that you have lent them, how you embrace them, they will throw you out just like this. PM has been trying to stop this genocide. It is not as if all this evidence is not on the table. But can you give them contract like this? Can you open door for them to make money? And when you have a corrupt man in power, anything goes. I was told that the Alesto married Alesto, or whatever he called himself, married that his wife is also a British woman. So that tells you all you need to know. But God passed them. All right, so I want you to pay close attention to this post, and you have to, go through it with me so that you can read it for yourself as well. That's why I always want to expand it so that you can see it for yourself. And he said here, this is from Christopher Kemwa, like I said, based on the research and evidence available to us, we submitted that those involved in the Shambolic trial of His Excellency Simon Ekpa must be probed, because the evidence of corruption and reason why they did what they did is they're not hiding it. This includes every individual who cherry-picked so-called evidence in an attempt to imprison him for 6 years, simply because he stood against genocide in his homeland, Biafra land, and spoke out against the killing of Christians and other atrocities against his people. Lawyers in Finland, genuine advocates of justice, clearly have a case here. Key questions that must be addressed. 1. Economic relations. What was the economic relationship between Nigeria and Finland, between Finnish authorities arrested Simon Ekpa and embarked on a fish expedition against him? If political or economic pressure influenced just judicial actions, this would compromise the independency of judiciary, countering to the United Nations basic principles on the independence of the judiciary in 1985. Human rights, that's number 2. Human rights submission. Did the Finnish authorities act on the documented human rights violation in Nigeria that Simon Ekpa formally submitted under the Section 21 of the Constitution of Finland? Everyone has the right to have their case dealt with appropriately and without undue delay. Ignoring such submission undermines due process. Number 3, international conflict. There is an ongoing international conflict between Nigerian and Biafran due to Nigerians' continued occupation of Biafran territory. Was Finland aware of this? Did the Finnish authorities report this matter to the European Court of Human Rights, ECHR, or any competent international body as required by their obligation under the European Convention on Human Rights, Article 6, right to a fair trial? Reliance on Nigerian evidence. This prosecutor stated that Nigerian authorities provided evidence, yet Finnish-owned Minister of Foreign Affairs has acknowledged that Nigerian authorities cannot be trusted. Listen very carefully so that those of you asking, what is going on in Finland? Why PM is there? Can we tell Finland that Americans have put Nigerians as a country of political concern? I do not see what is going on. They see all those things. They even know before America. Finnish government know what is going on in Nigeria before America. PM doubled everything since day one. And PM is someone they should rely and trust. But what has changed? Money has changed hands. Contract has been, has been added, and they have signed a contract and choose not to follow their own constitution. I thank God that Biafran can read wide, they figure out all those things, and they're not calling it that, spelling that the way it is. Now he says, after Finland's own Minister of Foreign Affairs has acknowledged that Nigerian authorities cannot be trusted, why then was such evidence admitted in court? This runs counter to the principle of equality of arms under Article 6 ECHR, which demand that no party be placed at an unfair disadvantage. Okay. Number 5, I think it's number 5 now. Online evidence, which is also another funny part of it. This prosecutor further claimed that evidence was gathered online. Have they also reviewed the overwhelming online evidence of Nigerian daily buying of Biafran civilians? Selective use of online material violates the principle of impartiality required under the Article 10 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, UDHR. Number 6, I believe. Nigerian as a complaint, because they don't complaint. Nigerian as a complainant said Nigerian appeared to be the complainant, okay, exerting pressure on Finland to sentence term on Ekpa, revoke his citizenship. That's what they're demanding, begging Finland. Do it for us, do it for us. Is it contract? We'll give him more. If you do know how to dig going, you know that kind of nonsense. And deport him to Nigeria where he risked torture, execution. Was Nigeria represented in the court to answer direct questions? Not at all. Another offense. Deportation to face torture would contravene Section 9 of the Finnish Constitution, protection from deportation, and Finland's obligation under the Convention Against Torture, Article 3, which prohibits returning anyone to a state where they face torture or persecution. But Nigeria only is going to be execution, not even persecution. Then number 7, ambassador's statement. Finnish ambassador, all this that I showed you now, which I'm going to show you more though. It says the Finnish ambassador was quoted as saying that Simon's Ekpa's arrest will smoothen bilateral relationship between Nigeria and Finland. You know, remark proudly published on the Nigerian president's website, which I've shown you. Does such a statement not amount to political interference in judiciary proceedings? Of course it does. Violating both the independence of judiciary under Finnish constitutional principles and Finland's obligation under the international law. Everything is just contradicting. They don't mind because they're so eager to sign. No, they forgot even that statement is all over the place. The current Finland government opposition needs to throw them away because they have disgraced Finland beyond anything. Other question remains, and they can and should be addressed in court. Greetings. Said, pardon me. I don't know where it is. Okay. Greetings. Would you? I think he addressed this to who? Let me see if okay. Okay, he addressed this right out to some authority. I don't know the person, to be honest with you. Now he said, would you and your partner be willing to review this? That is from Christopher Okenwa. I have something that he attached something here. Let me show you, but I'm gonna bring it up just for clarity's sake. All right, like some of these things you are seeing here. Okay, I take this one. All right. I'm going to bring it up now, and probably this one. All right. So just permit me to do that just in a jiffy, because I want you to read it and see it. You know why I'm doing this? Why I'm presenting this way, for you to have, an idea of what has happened and the mindset of Finnish government trying to play dirty game. If not USB, who for do them now? Who for run them? Think about it. Who for run? I'm just asking. All right, for clarity's sake, I'm going to expand it like I promised you. I have actually done what I'm supposed to do on that for you to have a better look so it will be more readable for you to see. And I have done that. I believe you can now see it. It's now on, on the screen. I believe you can see it. Yeah, it's there. So the ambassador of Finland extolled the president for his courage in initiating reform that will benefit the economy and ensure prosperity in future. This is when the ambassador of Finnish ambassador, this woman was, without minding what PM will face, without going through, the document and file they have submitted. They have agreed to abandon him and do whatever they want to do, but it's now the duties of the France to call everything to order and call other people to see, because nobody, if this is how people make money, other countries would have grabbed it before them. Simon Ekpa has been hindering bilateral relationship. The cooperation between our two countries is going very well now. No, after all, we have signed and I'll give you, scratch you, cover me, I cover you. And the National Security Advisor has been providing all the evidence. They are both noted. Can you imagine? I salute you for all the ongoing reforms in the country on our Nigerian government. They are not easy, okay? Even though it is painful, it is the only way Nigeria can progress. It is essential for the country. Of course, as long as you take your own quote. Finland has been involved in peace mediation as well. We also have opportunity. Here is what she said before announcing. We are happy to announce to you that we have reached social agreement, which I have presented to you here. He said here, we also have opportunity for Nigeria in energy. And that is what she said before they now come to conclusion that they're going to supply something in Victoria Island, Lagos, which I have presented to you here. Okay, I believe you are following it very, very well. If you don't, please go back a little bit. You're going to see it. Can work and make it a reliable dream, like saying that they can make a reliable dream. That Finland can do this and that about Nigerian energy power sector. So power plant in Lagos, they are the ones supplying some of the things for that. That is what they can do just to protect their interests. So this is going to be the last but not the least, and from what I'm going to present to you, I have this one to share with you as well before we end this particular video, because it is morning. I know it's the minutes is already big. I don't expect it to be, this time the duration is getting big. I have to manage it very well. So here, Pan-African Forum Limited and Associates, and we're gonna go through this one. All right, this is not from Finland. This is a kind of another eyes that have noticed what is happening. Okay, Dr. David Matanga, he said he made this post. Let's go through it together and know what it is all about. And here he said, how Finland shamed Western European judiciary system, by David Matanga in the United Kingdom. Okay, I am a proud pro international law expert who represent the voiceless in the world. I have no regrets for my stand against Finland, just as I was firm on the African ICC cases. I will be firm on Finland and expose it as a proxy state working with corrupt and rough states like Nigeria in Africa. It is now clear that in the case of His Excellency Simon Ekpa, the Finnish court relied on intelligence provided by Nigeria. However, Nigerian intelligence is corrupt, compromised by terrorist influence, and even infiltrated by terrorist recruits. As an investigative journalist who studied international law, I am aware that Finland had wanted to trade Simon Ekpa with lucrative traders, which they have done. By relying on such tainted information, Finland undermined its own democratic principles and credibility in this matter. I will produce imaginary satellite evidence to provide that Nigerian intelligence officials corrupted the case. Thank you so much, sir. And I hope you are still active in this issue. Don't relent, because How can somebody be paying, with his life for no just reason? It doesn't make sense to me. And I believe this is gonna be, a teamwork. I believe this is gonna be a way to, rescue the situation and get things right. And that France is gonna smile at last. Once you have a corrupt government, anything will start going sour. The current Finland president, Alestop, is somehow disgracing the country. That is just a fact. And I believe some prominent and reasonable Finnish people need to step up, step up for the occasion and do the needful. Do not allow this man, because of greed and corrupt in his mind, to rubbish Finland like that. I don't know much about Finland in the past, but PM hold them in the highest. He bragged about them. But what a disappointment! They have disappointed PM beyond anything. But God is always with PM, and he cannot disappoint him. Let me know what you think about all discussed this morning. God bless you. See you again. Take care of yourself. Bye bye for now.